Hello. That's why I say some of you are lucky to have who you have. If you are mad, you are mad. You're not going to see yourself anywhere. Why? You are mad in the house and you want me to now make you look perfect and outside. Like one Prince Charming.
Hi people, welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm not by myself. I have my beautiful girl here with me, Chinyere Abang. Chichi, how fun.
Hi people.
How you doing?
It's good to be here. When last was I on your channel?
It's been a while, guys. Anyway, I'm Joyful Shomefun. If you're stopping by this channel for the first time, please subscribe and click the like button, and also click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So today we just want to chit chat with you guys, okay? We're talking about how much the internet as in social media has affected or changed relationship and dating. Like, things are really different with the advent of the social media and the internet. Okay, you know, like back in the day, dating was just straightforward. Like, if a guy is interested in a girl, they just walk up to the girl like, hey babe, how far now? I want to go out with you, blah blah blah, and then they get into it. And if everything doesn't go as planned, everybody goes their own way. Even if you're with somebody that is a talker, like, you know, there are some guys that like to brag about stuff, it will just be talking to one or two person. But nowadays, if people are in a relationship and the thing goes south, like the whole world, literally people you don't know, people you never met, people you probably never meet, gets to know about it. And I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, when I dated way back, I don't think there were not a lot of takes on the internet about relationships. And I don't know if I should say that makes relationships easier, because in the real sense of it, I think a lot of us are still living in ignorance. As much as we would say the internet now has... Why are you doing
things like that? You mean living in ignorance?
I feel like people sharing like their takes and their experiences right now has helped a lot of people. Okay. And a lot of women are a lot more outspoken, a lot more confident now in their relationships, just by watching someone else or just by following someone else's story or something. That's why I said the disadvantage and advantages really depends on who is listening, like you as a person, and how you're applying it into your own relationship. So I think there are a lot of things that we have learned on the internet, and there are a lot of ways that we're handling our relationships now that we may have not done way back in the day. So yeah,
how are we handling it now that we didn't do way back in the day?
Right now, I think my take on marriage in recent times has been different, in the sense that I have grown as a person, and then I have also learned from people's experiences and like people's thoughts, and people that know better, people that have done these things, maybe that are way ahead in years and experience and all of that. For instance, I would have not thought that it was okay for a man to be as involved in domestic work.
Okay. So
because I did not grow up seeing my father do domestic work, right? And I think that if the internet did open our eyes to the fact that as married people, we are partners in it, and if time or if something happens and then we need to, you know, put heads together to make sure that the home runs smoothly, that nobody is above domestic work, right? So that's just an instance. Okay. That's not just an instance, because a lot of us entered relationships or marriages based on the things that we've seen, and so all of these other things are very new to us. And I think even right now, there are a lot of women that still don't think that their men should do should do housework or domestic work, right? And it's in the same vein where there are men who don't think that their wife should work.
Yeah.
And even though a lot of them come from different angles, some come from the angle of I'm the provider, I'm the head of the house, and I want to be the one to just take care of you. Some others come from a very sick angle of I don't want you to be in control of anything. I don't want you to be able to make, you know, strong decisions for yourselves and all of that. So that's what I'm saying. The, you know, introduction of the internet has done a lot for us. But like I said, it really depends on how you are taking it and how you are implementing it in your own life.
Well, you're right. Like, we cannot say that the internet or the social media thing has been all bad. Like you said, we've learned a lot. But it seems like these days, the downside is overriding the good sides, in the sense that if people fight in their relationship, Like, you know, you just, maybe you can even settle within yourself and you move on. Or if you don't want to settle, you just split up and everybody goes their separate ways and everything is fine. But now people come to vent. Like, what happened to venting to your friends? Like, if you have a problem in your relationship and the thing goes south and you're no longer together with that person, what happened to just calling your friends and venting to them, pouring out your heart to them and moving on, instead of coming online and, you know, saying it for the whole world to know? They'll not have their own opinions, they'll have their side.
Yeah, well, I think that a lot of people take comfort in the fact that the whatever platform that they have built or they have people on who are now some sort of internet family. Some people feel a lot more comfortable sharing their problems with them because they don't know them personally.
So, but like, how does that help you? Because you know, most times we hear one side of the story, right? We don't hear from the partners because some of them don't want to get involved or they don't want to go that route of coming online and sharing their dirty linen in public. You get, so is it comforting to get yes or
but do they always get yes?
Well, they don't always get yes, but most of the time people sympathize. Because when I come and tell you that, oh, he did this, that, without really saying maybe my own fault in the matter, people definitely support me more. Like, why would the guy be like? So do you get more comfort from that? Should you get more comfort from that, rather than people that really care about you, that know you deeply and probably have an idea of what happened in that relationship? Because that's my own thing. I'm not going to stop anybody. Like, nobody can even stop anybody from sharing whatever it is they want to share on social media. But I feel like it's getting a little bit too much, getting into some people's head a little bit too much, and I think it's doing more damage than good, helping anybody really.
Because I think for you to come out and decide to talk about a relationship going south, you definitely are done. Like, you are over with the relationship. So I'm guessing people who do that feel like they don't have anything to lose, you know, by doing that. Because I don't think if I'm married to somebody and I quarrel, I will now come and say, oh, this is what my husband did, because I'm not sure we might just decide to make up tomorrow. So what's the point? So I think people that do that, first of all, they are very bold. They are very, very bold, because for me to leave my friends or my family,
for people you don't know,
exactly, and it doesn't just,
it's too much.
It lives, like, it can travel.
It's not just, it does travel.
In fact,
the internet is not contained.
Do you understand? You can,
like, somebody in Australia can be seeing what is going on.
What I said, they can post your gifs on Australian news. We see things like that happen. When Solomon Buchi, when that thing happened to Solomon Buchi, this show with Goldberg.
Oh, okay.
They discussed the matter there. So just imagine all the way from Nigeria to Hollywood. I really would like to maybe just ask them, just
to feel like
what
drives them.
Is there some sort of comfort? Is there some sort of succor you take in just saying it? I don't know. Is there? I don't know. Is it relief? Does it give relief? I want to know. I really want to know.
And another thing that I think is challenging about dating today is trust. Like, trust has always been a thing in relationship, right? Because now you're dating somebody and you're walking on eggshells because of the craziness and going online. Like, you can be with somebody you think you love or is love of your life. You're going to marry that person and be together forever, and the next minute the person is posting your nudes. How crazy is that, guys? Like, I don't know
where the rot actually is. I don't know what do we say cause all of these things. I don't know. The people get more wicked. I'm trying to really understand. Are we saying that the life gets harder? Is it inflation? That
we really can't say. And the worst part is that thing was between the two of you. When you're around now, this sex thing, what they call it, right? Sex thing now. And then you send your nudes to each other. Although people say don't do that, but you know how it works. Like, when you're in a relationship,
you should just trust hold yourself. And I think that's why people don't really give the best in relationships these days, because everybody's trying to hold back. You're trying not to be hurt. And it's exhausting, because how do you then fully enjoy that if you're not giving so much of yourself, and your partner on one end too is trying not to give too much of himself, and it's just like,
it's crazy. Dating nowadays is really hard. Relationships nowadays are too difficult, because like I think about it, like, so how do people now, like, if I were to be dating now, I don't know how I would feel. Like, hey, say this guy will not be monitoring me without me knowing, taking pictures of me, so that in case I do something tomorrow, like, because I remember back in the day when they used to do prenup. When I first heard about it, I'm like, How will somebody do prenup? Like, I'm dating somebody, you're not telling me that you have to sign that I will not give you so and so. Like, I used to think about it as crazy, but nowadays, I don't think it's crazy anymore. It's very normal. Like, if there's even a prenup to say, as we are dating, if we break up, you will lose my nude. You'll get people will jump on it because that's what's happening nowadays. It's crazy, guys, and it's hard. Life is already hard. There are a lot of challenges already. So why are we making
I'm just here, just thinking of like what do you think are the factors? Yes. What do we think are the factors? What are those contributing factors that made all these things start happening?
Number one, I think it's attention. Like when people have issues, they rush to go on social media and post it so that people can support me first before the other person is there. Like it's almost like who spills first gets the most support. And
but in this case now, it's really I think this one is really for people who are on social media. You have to have some sort of presence for you to want to do this.
Even ordinary people that we don't know, blogs carry people, just say one girl, girl's this thing. Now you just go on the blog and one guy has done this, one girl has done this, people that you don't even know. So it's not just for celebrities now that say, okay, then you should be like that, like, oh, she's looking for attention, oh, she wants traffic or things like that. But now, even regular people that are not celebrities, you just go there, one guy stabbed this and the other one is sharing it. Okay, look at this Empress Njama's case now. We don't know that guy from anywhere. He could have just broken up and gone their separate and we'll never even know about it. But now he's coming online, I will deal with this, I will do the Now people now know him. Maybe I don't know if he believes that he's going to get some sort of deal or so I also thought about it, like when when you meet somebody now, the way you feel about that person doesn't make you start thinking the negative, like this person tomorrow, you just feel like, no, he loves me so much, he's not going to do something like that to me, and then tomorrow you see one crazy stuff online and you're just confused and shocked and like revenge porn and things like that. I remember seeing that documentary on Netflix, one revenge porn site that one young guy was running then. So if your ex does anything to you, if you have their nude, and usually people do have each other's nude most of the time. So now I'm shocked that not really shocked, but it's now taking over. It's taking over here. It's confusing to me. And I feel like it's just going to make relationships and dating this day and age difficult.
So can we now also talk about comparison, because I know that is also one very major.
Definitely, like people just go online. I always say this, like it's very okay to post your partner online if things are going well. Like there's a win or something that you achieve in your life and you're so happy and you just can't wait to share it with the world, which is very okay, and it even inspires and motivates
other people.
But then people now go and that you're in a relationship. The thing they walk like you guys are fighting literally behind the scenes, and then I'm like, honey, darling, the love of my life, the man of my dreams, the father of the year, blah blah blah. Isn't necessary.
It's not necessary.
What's causing that pressure?
It's not necessary. It's people that tell themselves lies. It's easy to lie to people, right? If you are lying to yourself, that's where you have a very big problem. Because tell yourself the truth. Are you genuinely happy? And
nobody's market register.
And it's crazy. That's why people say, "Oh, are you happy on social media? Are you happy inside your
real life? Is it
nobody's going to beat you?" Exactly what he said. Nobody's marking register. So who don't post their husband?
Who don't post anniversary?
Other people they mark register. Now blogs they mark register. You don't see where they say, "Oh, the reason
why blogs are marking register because people are now making it such a big deal."
Yeah.
Like
I called my friend, but I didn't post her picture, but I called her. But then people are like, oh, but she didn't post her picture of her birthday.
Because people are making it a big deal. But if from the beginning, because now things are getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's
in a very
it's making
surface
crazy.
level.
Like, why? Okay, your friend is having her birthday. You won't call her. You will now put the status, happy birthday to the love, my friend.
Exactly.
And maybe she's so busy that day and she's not able to go and see her status or something.
Yeah.
Instead of you to call, like, why do we place values on things that don't matter?
Yeah.
That is the problem right now, because you now want to put it online so
for people to see. So basically public
or
validation.
you are so fine, or
yeah.
I don't get it. Like, that's what I'm saying. The validation, that attention.
Yeah.
People that don't matter, that don't care about you, that if anything should happen to you tomorrow, on to the next
person,
you are killing yourself trying to impress them. Why? And all these things are affecting not just romantic relationships, even friendships.
Hello. That's why I say some of you are lucky to have who you have, because get the person where you go meet, you're not going to see your picture from.
I'm telling you, some people don't even appreciate it.
If you are mad, you are mad.
They don't even want.
There's no need. You're not going to see yourself anywhere. Why? You are mad in the house, and you want me to now make you look perfect and
outside.
Like one Prince Charming. How does that work? People are trying, you know.
And you know that, like, these things have always been there, so they are not really new. But I think the social media thing just amplifies.
Yes, definitely.
Because like
we knew of women who come out and talk
you understand
about
in those days,
yes.
But there is small pockets, like small groups. I remember there was a girl then, when I was still very young, my sister's friend back then in Benin, and the guy was always maltreating her and everything, but the guy was so handsome. Like, she just derived that pleasure, that joy from
being with the
fact that if she goes, everybody's like, how did this girl land this kind of guy? That was her.
But they married.
They were married. They were married, but you know, it was so bad for people that really knew her. So I'm now imagining it if it were today now. You know, back then it was just a few pockets of people. Imagine what she'll be doing on social media. Yeah. Like, hey, she'll be doing the most.
Everything.
She'll be doing the most, and it's just that crave for attention. Let everybody validate that, you have the best. Yeah. You have the, but you inside
you're not
mind,
really
you know that you're not happy. We should not allow social media and the internet to just take over our lives completely. Dictate every aspect, like how you breathe, how you eat, how your relationships should be and should not be. Like, it's crazy. The internet is not going anywhere. It has come to stay. It has come to stay. So the only thing we can do is manage how we use it, how it affects our lives, because this right here, where we are living right now with this social media frenzy and everything, it's definitely not it. And then there's also money, because now people create content for social media. Unlike before, there was nothing like that. You know, because I remember that my brother shared something with me, and she said that someone told him that they should fake being a couple and post all the lovey-dovey stuff on social media, and when their page grows to a certain extent, they'll start making money. And I'm like, honestly, that was the first time I was here, because all the things I've seen, all the couple I see on social media, I'm always like, look what I'm like, oh my god, now wow, hey. You know, I was really thinking that it was real. So when my brother mentioned that to me, I'm like, wait, hold up, you mean that people actually do this? So I not started seeing couples online now. Different. Are you sure these people, they are actually?
I know what I'm familiar with is the fact that a lot of couples that maybe started doing social media together most times cannot leave their marriages because of how much they've built, or like what they've built. You get. So I think I've seen either one or two couples. So
it's like they're a brand now. So
so when they leave, they leave, they are no longer who they were as a couple. And they cannot make but then you now notice that these days, when a couple makes when they come out and then they have one platform, you see that they end up making sure that they have individual platforms, and that's kind of like the prenup of social media. Because when you believe, I mean, that happened to a couple that I followed a lot, Jamie and Nikki. I don't know if you know Jamie and Nikki. So I followed Jamie and Nikki for years. Nikki had a channel, but it wasn't doing as well as their family channel. So I think Jamie had that channel, and then they now made it a family channel. She's black, his wife. So they were a very beautiful couple. I used to watch them so much. But then maybe they broke up. He took over the family channel, which had like 1 million subscribers. And she now went back to her single channel. Her channel was about like 300,000-400,000 subscribers. So she now went back fully and then started. So I'm always just thinking about it, like how would they have split? Because that channel will still be earning. The one that has 1 million will still be earning. Are they going to be splitting the bills? You know, it complicates a lot of things. So it makes a lot of them hold on so much to
their relationship.
Yeah,
so everything is, most of the things that will not be happening is just fake, just for the camera.
Exactly.
Wow,
exactly.
That's so
imagine you just call, you're just like action, and then you guys are loving them, and then like cut, and then everybody just faces their front. Enter separate room. See, the next day we will film another vlog. See you tomorrow.
Wow, like because personally I can't go through that. Like I can't even fake it.
Yeah.
If I were in their shoes, people will know from the very get-go that
things are.
And that's what I said. Like it's not even going to work. Like basically, people go into relationships with
the mindset
very different intentions.
Yeah.
You know, before those days, if you fall in love, you are in love. Now you have to calculate a lot of things.
No, before write it down.
Do I?
Yeah.
Am I going to make money from this union? Do we look good together in pictures?
Yeah.
Man. Guys, now wow. People that do it,
couple goes.
Like I give people hand because it's not easy. I don't understand people do it because it's crazy and it's unnecessary. And we need to really stop with all this fake love, fake relationship, and
fake couple goals.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for watching. If you have anything you want to share with us, please leave it in the comment section. Please guys, we want this video or this session to be as interactive as possible. So please leave a comment, and remember to also follow my friend Chira Abang. She's the hottest. Go and check out and see that I'm not lying. I'll see you in my next video guys. We love you. Bye.
Bye.